Hello and welcome to Local Gaming. I'm Zach, and I'm continuing on with my Aeon Trespass Odyssey campaign. So, in the last episode, I got ambushed by an exploration card, like a Hecaton trap card or something. So at the end of the exploration step, I have to do the ambush battle from the storybook. So, this is what the ambush battle says to do. I think I read it in the last one, but we'll just do it again here. The local villagers saw a primordial crest a mountain ridge. You've grown somewhat efficient at dealing with the creatures, so you hastily put together a strike team of titans. When you reach the site, the place is deserted. This does not look right. You order a retreat, but it's too late. The air crackles and something heavy lands on the ground behind you with a loud thud. You turn around, realizing you've just walked into a trap. So the setup is ambush. Choose the Hecaton or the Labyrinthauros, whichever has fewer marked boxes on the evolution track. And I have no marked boxes for the Labyrinthauros, so we will be fighting that. Do the standard preparations, and then place the primordial miniature facing the most titans, so it's facing all the titans. Do not mark any boxes on the evolution track. The primordial's level is determined by the last marked box on its evolution track. This must never have happened in playtesting where someone got ambushed this early, because I have no marked boxes, so it's going to be level 1. And then follow additional setup instructions introduced by traits. So we've got some columns, some city tiles, and some labyrinth tiles on the board to start with. And I don't have any corrections from the last video yet because I am filming this before finishing the rendering and posting of that one. So let's look at the Labyrinthauros card here. So it does have a labyrinth track, and the additional setup is we're supposed to put this like little token thing on that track to keep track of which type of labyrinth tile to place when we're told to place it. So this right here tells us that this thing has a vantage point, which we'll look at in a second. There are some weak spots that have nothing inherent about them, but I'm assuming things will come up on cards regarding the weak spots. The level 1 is 7+ to hit, 6 movement, 10 wounds to take it down. It has Labyrinth X, which is the thing up here about placing tiles, and Maze Sense. Labyrinth tiles do not block Labyrinthauros' line of sight. Argonauts with the maze touched affliction must apply. I don't have anybody with that affliction, so we have to worry about that. All right, so the vantage point. We can climb on top of it on an 8+ with a Fury test, which is a free action, I think is what I read. Yeah, it's a free action, I'm pretty sure, to climb. But at the end of the primordial round, if you're on the vantage point, you have to test endurance with the 6+, and if you fail, then you fall down and you get knocked down, basically. While you're on the vantage point, you get a +1 power, so it's like an automatic wound. Not automatic wound. It's +1 power, one of the little symbols on the red die. But you can also get to ignore responses other than critical, which is cool. And there's a little spot on this thing to put your Titan miniature when you're on the vantage point. So we're supposed to start the marker right there. His routine is, it's called The Call. It's -1 crew for the Argo. And then we'll look at the signature if we ever have to do the signature. What else? So I've got the Argo Barrage out here now with 3 charges. Place 1 break or 2 opening tokens in the Kratos pool. We've got 3 charges for that. So my setup, I have the mini with the crossbow back here is the one that's going to have the ranged weapon, the javelin, and no armor. The one up here with the spear in the front has the copies, the ones with the carving and has the second set of armor. Our shield character here is in the named Titan, so we have this strain on the named Titan. That gives us a reaction. Spend 2 fate and exhaust this. As a reflex, we can move a space. He's armed with the boat mace and the shield. Those are both one-handed things. Also, that's Telebacus that has the despair token. And then our character with the big club back here has the siren teeth and is wearing the sail spolos, which has the second chance ability. So if you draw a bad trauma card, that's basically what that thing is like you get a trauma redraw, I guess. That's the best way to put it. We'll shuffle the decks the first time through. I'm going to try my best to remember everything. We've got some new stuff being introduced in this fight that might throw my brain off a little bit with the placing of the labyrinth tiles. So we will see how that goes. I think we're ready to start. Everybody's coming in with 2 danger because of stuff that happened in the stories. And Otis 0 and this Titan here already has 1 fate. I think I re-rolled a check or something with that. I've got the fist cards ready in case I need them. Priority target. Nobody has any rage, so we're going to give it to the tank in the front there. All right, so I guess we'll just start. Labyrinthauros is going to go first. I'm going to shuffle the AI cards, and while I'm shuffling, I will shuffle the BP cards as well. And let's see what happens. Tunnel vision. Target, priority target in range. Okay, that's easy. Move and attack. After attack, we've got trample and labyrinth 1. So Labyrinthauros' card does say on the trample ability that it is disabled at level 1, so we can ignore that trample right there. But okay, so we have a target. Is the priority target is right here. So 3. This is going to be interesting because the labyrinth tile that's going to go down, and they probably set it up on like this on purpose, is going to get on top of 3 of them. Okay, so that was the move, and now attack. So it's 3 dice at 9 plus. Let's go down to right here. And he's got 2 evasion rerolls. So we're going to get hit once for sure. 2 evasion rerolls because of his armor. That's 3 hits. So we're going to... So that 3 hits is 3 danger. We're going to take 1 fate with our... I'm sorry, it wasn't the armor. It was the shield that gave the rerolls. We're going to take the fate to use reinforce 1 from this armor. So that'll give us 2 armored dice to roll. And each potential on here blocks 1 of those danger. Okay, so we blocked 1 danger, so we're going to take 2. So we're at 4 danger already. So that will be a major trauma card. Give me a bonus attack so I can disrupt this labyrinth thing. That will be our card. And I'm just going to shuffle these while I'm up here. Okay. Our trauma card is Predict Moves. Look at the top card of the BP or AI deck. You may put it back on the top of the corresponding deck or onto the corresponding discard pile. Well, I guess we'll look at the BP card because the AI deck I'm planning on wounding, the top AI card's probably going to move. So let's look at this. Ooh. For AT field, perform signature against the attacker if we wound. I don't like that. Let's move that to the bottom. So that's the major trauma. That's supposed to go onto the bottom. I doubt we'll get through that whole trauma deck. Okay, so that was the attack part. Now we got to do the after attack. We can ignore the trample. Do I want to take 2 more fate to move 1 space? I would if... I don't think we're going to have too much impact from the labyrinth tile. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. So, Labyrinth 1, placed. So we need the square labyrinth tile. And you're supposed to put it in a way that will get as many titans as possible, is what I think I remember reading. So now we have like no adjacency. Any other way, and one of the titans gets trapped inside that red square. We got to move this to the next one. So the next labyrinth tile will be an L. This is rather interesting. Now, well, from what I saw on Board Game Geek trying to look this up, I saw one answer from the designer that didn't really answer the question, because the question here is, do we suffer crash from putting this tile here? And I will tell you what my thinking here is. Terrain is 67. We'll tell you exactly what it says. Terrain placement on a Titan. If the tile has the obstacle and destructible keywords, it is destroyed and the Titan suffers crash. Well, labyrinth tiles are indestructible, but they do not have the obstacle keyword. If the tile has just the obstacle keyword, then the Titan suffers crash and is displaced onto an adjacent space. In all other cases, the terrain tile is simply placed underneath the Titan miniatures. So, but what the Labyrinth card does say is that red lines on these tiles should be treated as obstacles and obscuring. So the tile itself is not an obstacle, the red lines are obstacles, and you're not being placed on top of the red lines. So I don't think we suffer crash and displacement. I think it was the front of the storybook that said to place labyrinth tiles in a way that it gets the most titans. So I will read that part to you. In front of and adjacent to the primordial, so yes, we did that. It must, if it's part of an attack, you have to place it underneath the target. Yes, we did that. If you can place it in such a way that it would end up underneath more than one titan, place it so it goes under the most titans. So I think we've done that labyrinth tile placement correctly. And then I think that's the end of the Labyrinthauros' turn. I mean, we did get ambushed, and that almost looks like it's set up for that exact scenario to happen, like to trap your 3 people inside of a labyrinth. If you're fighting a Labyrinthauros on an ambush, I guess, is another consideration. And the labyrinth tiles just don't get in the way for the primordial, but they do for us. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We've got green dotted lines this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Penelope here can actually get in range to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can go from this corner here to that corner there, so we should be able to see. And we're not going through red lines, we're going onto a corner with red lines, corner with a column. So I think we are okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 range. Our javelin is range 2 through 4. So let's attack. Rage up by 1. Attack roll. Our javelin first fight with this weapon. So 2 dice with a +1, and we get red die for hits. 7+ is the trait here. Nine and a 6. That's 2 hits because it's +1 with the javelin, which is cool. She's probably going to need fists, so I'll just put the fist card there. So that's 2 red dice and 1 red die for our inherent level of awesomeness. Let's draw the top BP card. Yes. It's an AT field of 2. That was closer than I wanted it to be. But we got it. We don't really have any rerolls or anything anyway. So we wound. There's no wound on here, just a fail. There's no wound response, I mean. So wounds and escalation. So we need to get a BP2. Shuffle our BP2 cards. So this is why I didn't really want to look at the AI level 1 card, because I had I had a hope that we would wound. A strong hope that we would wound. So we will shuffle that in, and we get rid of the first level 1 AI card. Shuffle the level 2 AI cards. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this offset like this. So I want to shuffle like as little as possible. So I'm going to put this offset like this as a reminder, because just in case we do more, well, you're supposed to, I guess you got to shuffle anyways, because it'd be the top level 1 AI card, blah, 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 whatever. It is level 1 on top. Level 2 BP card going in. Okay, so now let's go. That's not everything. There was no Kratos pool, but now we get to build a Kratos pool. And we're at 1 rage, so let's put an opening token in our pool. I'm putting it here so you guys can see it when I zoom in like this to know what's in our pool. All right, next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, should we try to get on the vantage point just for fun? For giggles, for the lulz. 8+ with Fury, and this character has 1 Fury. How much endurance? No endurance. That's a 6+. Let's do it for the funs of it. It should be a free action, so we get to add 1 to this. That's a 7, so we didn't climb successfully. I don't really see anything that says there's a negative to to failing. Let me know in the comments below if I should have had a negative. If there would have been a negative, I probably wouldn't have tried it. We are attacking with Siren Teeth. That's 3 dice. And we have an opening here. So I knew I was reading something. I'm like, something hasn't been done yet. I had to raise the rage. We don't really have any other abilities yet, other than our rush ability. Oh, we got a crit and a 9 and a 7. Holy cow. So that's 4 dice. Let's draw our BP card. Critical. Create a vantage point. If the VP is already in play, in the second ability window, place 1 negative token in the Kratos pool. Is the vantage point like not there to begin with? I thought they were all automatically there. So maybe I shouldn't have been able to try that. Good thing I didn't get up there. I didn't really need it actually though. 59. Oh, unless stated otherwise, the primordial VP must first be created before it can be used. Those little 1-sentence rules in the book. Well, I still need to wound it in order for this to even apply. So we're looking at an AT field of 4 here. And we did not wound. Even if I had put a break token in there, we would not have wounded. I have no re-rolls, right? That is correct, because I'm on Rage 1. So that's a bummer. There's no fail condition. Clear the Kratos pool. We have opening 1 on the Siren Teeth, so that puts that in there. Reposition 2, let's like move that way. Sorry, Kratos pool creation. Rage 1 will put a break token in. I think that's all we can do. Other than move 2, 3, and then 1, 2. I'm gonna go like this, I think. Because I'm thinking the Labyrinthauros might, so we still have priority target. Oh wait, no we don't. Who got the Rage 1 first? She did, so that's priority target back there actually. We're still closest target in range though, with our tank. And if we get knocked back, we're clear of red lines and obstacles. So let's see. I really don't know the cards. We did wound with our javelin, so that has to be exhausted because it's cumbersome. Yep, so I think we're done. I think we are done. So we will draw an AI card. Rampage. Oh no. Well, this is bad. Furthest Titan in front in range. Furthest Titan in sight in range. Closest Titan in sight. Well, the good thing is that all Titans in the path. So let's look at this. So furthest Titan, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these two are tied. So we're going to go to priority target here. So 1, and they have to zigzag. 2, 3, 4. Or still 3, just turns. Nobody was in the path. Then attack. No fate. No fate, so should be okay. It's 2 dice, 10 plus. That's not great. Nine and a 4. I'm just going to take it. Each hit deals 1 danger. So that's 4 danger. Then it's a major trauma card because we're at 4 danger. Giant Gash. Gain a danger, shuffle this card back to the trauma deck, then resolve the trauma draw again. Uh-oh. So that's 5 danger. It's still a major trauma. Which now is important that this other card was supposed to be on the bottom. Because it technically would be shuffled as well. Show of Willpower. You may discard 2 condition tokens, a tokenless condition card, or an Ambrosia token, or lose 2 fate. We don't have any of that stuff, so la-di-da, no effect. Put it on the bottom. Trample Labyrinth 1. So now we have the L-shaped tile. No, that's dumb because we can't get out because that's blocking. I think that's it. So it's our turn now. So I think her turn's going to be the easiest. Let's save that for last just in case we can get the creature out of there a little bit. So we're going to do this. We will start here. We will move there. We do have a vantage point now. No, we didn't crit. Never mind. Sorry, we didn't crit. So we will take Rage up 1. And our Boat Mace is 2 dice. It's 1 die, sorry. I was looking at the shield. It's a +2, but Telebacus has a Despair token. We're going to re-roll that. Wow, that's a 5. 6. And no, it's a 5 with this and with the Boat Mace. So it's a full miss, so we don't even get to build the Kratos pool. And we skip the second ability window, so we don't get to do our break 1 either. Right? Yep. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so that's Telebacus done. Now, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not the right mini. We'll take a Rage. And we have the Kratos Copiece. That's 2 dice. That have a +1. Still looking for 7s. I'm just debating on if I want to use one of my arrow barrages. Let's do it. I really want to hit. I want to hit this thing. So we get 2. And my understanding is you can use abilities in between your other actions, just not in the middle of an action. So we got a 9 and a 7 with this. Sweet. So, oops. Let's draw our BP card. Armored Hind Leg. It's an AT field of 3. Knockback 5. Oh, that's going to suck. And knock down till the end of the battle when attacked from the weak spot. Oh, we didn't crit, so we're just looking at a 3 AT field here then. We get 3 dice. One for each of those and one for our general level of awesomeness. And we only have 1 rage. Are you kidding me? I can't even wound this thing. Well, because I can't reroll, I've only got 1 rage. And carving is only if I wound, I think. Carving, carving, carving when you wound, yes. Okay, so I guess the good thing is I don't get knocked back into the red line, I guess. We'll go here. It's going to be 2 rage, so she will take the priority target token. And attack with Siren Teeth. So we got 1 hit and 2 misses. I'm just going to take the fate. 2 fate to reroll both of these. And that doesn't help. So still 1 hit. And our 1, it's a 4. There's a wound thing on there, but trample is disabled at level 1. We have to get really lucky here. I didn't rebuild the Kratos pool, did I? Well, this is kind of cheaty, but I'm going to put a break token in there because I still hit. It's really hard to remember to do that for me for some reason. I still miss. I only get 3. We're at 2 rage though, so we get to reroll once. Still the same thing. Still miss. Okay, clear the Kratos pool. Now we have opening 1. We're at 2 rage, so let's add that. And we have reposition with the priority target. Let's go here with reposition. Okay, our last character is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Maybe just to here for 3, and use the attack action to refresh, unexhaust the javelin. That's all of our characters gone, so we get the arrow barrage back. I think we're doing okay rules-wise, I think. I don't know how we're doing battle-wise. Doesn't feel great. 1 out of 10 wounds. Okay, the AI card. Supercharger. Oh no. So this is good to know that there are these all Titans in Path thingies. Furthest Titan in front in range. So 1 turn, 2, 3. This thing would have got crushed. Wow, so this is a major bummer. Each hit deals 2 danger if the Labyrinthauros moved through at least 1 labyrinth tile, 3 danger instead. So we've got 2 dice, 9+ to evade. I mean, I gotta re-roll that because that's gonna go to 6 danger, or that would be 6 danger. So that would be a total of 11, which would mean we're drawing Obel cards already. So I'm gonna take 2 fate to re-roll these. Ah, okay. So 1 missed us. So we're only up to 8 danger. The 8 danger is a grave trauma card. Disemboweled. You die. Shuffle this card back into the trauma deck. That didn't take long. Okay, so then after final attack, trample we don't have to worry about. Labyrinth 1. So we're on the Z ones now. And what does it say when there's already labyrinth tile there? It says something. Supposed to remove other ones, other types of terrain tiles. When instructed to place 1 or more, place each tile that they would not invalidate the placement of other tiles. In front of and adjacent to, they cannot be placed partially or fully under the primordial. In front of and adjacent to. That's not adjacent to. That's not adjacent to. I don't know. We're going to do it like this. This would be adjacent to. And this one technically is in front of, so I'm not sure. That's how I'm going to do it. Oh, that was the 1 level 2 AI card that's in there so far. Yeah, so that card's a bummer. All right, our turn. Who has reposition? Oh, that character does. Okay, so we'll start there. 1, 2, 3. Take a rage, keeping the priority target token. 3 dice. Got 1 opening, 1 break. This is a BP2 card. I don't know what they are, so we'll just go with it. 3 dice. These two are a hit. We're at 2 fate. It's a BP2 card. I need as many hits as I can get, I think. We will take the fate. We'll go to 3 to reroll this. Oh, yes, it's a crit chance. It's a crit chance. So we get 4 dice. Come on, BP card. 5. With a potential knockback 10. That's awesome. Oh, gain the Maze card. Oh, we got a crit. We have got to crit. What else can I do? I can't use an ability. I'm already in the middle of an action. I've got 1 red die reroll. Come on, let's at least come away from this with an awesome gear card. It's an AT field of 5. I should have tried. Oh no, I keep thinking I had the vantage point, but I didn't. I didn't create it. Oh baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a potential with 1 in the Kratos pool. So that is a crit. Gain the Maze Secret Deck 2, card 12. So that's going to be one of the small decks, which is like completely buried inside the box right now. Okay, secret cards, where are you? Secret Deck 2. I know this is thrilling content right now. I really wish this was organized differently. Where did that card go? Secret Deck 2. Oh, card 12. I don't know why I thought it was 2 and 2. It's like his leg or arm or something. 2 black dice. Whoa. Unique. Ignore wound responses. On a full miss, place 1 break or 1 opening token in the Kratos pool. Okay. This is awesome. Worth it. Thank you for ambushing me, Labyrinthauros. That's a level 2 card. Oh, so we're going to escalate into some level 3 shenanigans. So this is 2-handed. And she has the Siren Teeth. We're going to drop the Siren Teeth. Send it. Or discard it. When you discard it, you just put it back on the Argo, I guess. Okay, we got to do the escalation. So that was a level 2. So we need to get a level 3 BP card. That's ridiculous. And we're pulling the level 2 card out of the discard pile, right? Yeah, so we're going to be shuffling the discard pile back. So this is one of those areas where I made a mistake before, because there's only one level 2. There's none in the main deck. There's only one in the discard pile. So that level 2 is gone, and we need to take a level 3. Shuffle the whole thing. We're 20% of the way there. 25% of our team is dead. We no longer have reposition 2. So that's kind of a bummer, because I wanted to move out of the way. Dang. Because these furthest Titan target things, because I don't think I could have attacked from back here because of the red line on this tile card. Prevents adjacency. So I had to move right there to attack. And of course, level 3 ended up on top. Oop. Hang on, I gotta throw in a cut. The doorbell just rang. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So, I gotta clear the Kratos pool. And we're at 3 rage. So let's just... Oh, we've got a BP3 card here. I still like rolling as many dice as possible, though, so I'm going to go 1 and 1. As many red dice, so I like to hit with as many 2-hit dice as possible. Okay, so that was an exciting crit. Now let's zoom back in. It did not have a wound. Response on it, so I think we're good. So now just the question is what I want to do with the other characters. I don't know. I think I'd get out of the way. I don't want to get trampled over. Not keyword trample, but like if I put another character here and like it targets the furthest again. One, two. I don't get to attack, but well, I might be able to avoid this if it's furthest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 1, 2, 3. In front, let's have the Labyrinthauros hopefully run over here. I don't know. I'm still trying to grasp the strategy with fighting this primordial. And then do we just end our turn? Seems kind of weak. I mean, she has armor and he has armor. He also has a shield in addition to the armor. I think so. I'm going to go with this strategy. Let's just see how it plays out. Trying to separate my characters and then let AI go. Yes, I'm committing. Yes. Rampage, target furthest Titan in front in range. Okay. Yes, okay, so I think we did good. Furthest Titan in front in range. Because we're already facing and we have to zigzag, so I can choose to go like this, I think. So we kind of avoided having people run over, because this also has like all Titans in the path are going to get attacked. 2 dice, 10 plus. We get no rerolls, but we do have armor. So we need 10s basically. Oh, we got one. So we only got hit once. That's a critical fail to evade. But I don't think it's going to do anything to us. Yeah, I don't think that does anything to us. So, what does the card say? Each hit deals 1 danger. So now we get to roll to see if we can avoid that danger. Oh, 3 or more fate? No, she's only got 1 fate. With 3 more fate, we should have rolled another die, but we've only got 1. So we need a potential symbol here. Yes, we got one. So we block the danger with our armor. And then after attack, Labyrinth 1. So we're on the long Labyrinth tile. In front and adjacent. And now I think it's our turn. That's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This furthest business. Well, let's attack. So she has a new fancy weapon. She's going to go to Rage 4. It's 1 die at a +0. We've got 1 here. 2 black dice. We're facing a BP3 card. It's +0. I'm going to use another one of our arrow barrage charges to put 2. So we got +3 on this thing here. 4 + 3 is 7, and it's a 7+, so we hit. Okay. So we get 2 black dice and 1 red die for our individual awesomeness. Let's draw our BP card. What the heck is this? Oh, it says trap. Gaze of test endurance. If you fail, get that. Then remove this card from the deck and draw another. What? If you remove it from the deck, what does that mean? Hang on, I gotta check the rules. I'll be right back. Okay, so apparently it took some digging, but I had to go to the battle setup for the normal Labyrinthauros fight, it says to take that card and set it aside. So it's not supposed to be in the BP3 like deck. And there are 6 other cards here. So one of these other BP3 cards should have been shuffled into the BP deck. That's sort of annoying. I wouldn't have thought that I would need to go check the rules on the actual fight. Someone in playtesting must not have got ambushed before they had fought both of these 2 characters before. Okay, so our new BP card, Plated Beast Head. Only 2. Oh, really? On our sweet dice, only 2? We didn't crit. It's okay. It's just... Wow. We did 4 with our potential. Okay, so there's no wound reaction on there. So now we have to escalate, get a level 2, take out a level 1 AI card, get a level 2 AI card, and shuffle. So now we've got a couple level 2s and a level 3. Did I take that level 2 card out? I did, yep, okay. Critting on a BP3 would be nice to get the double wound thing. Or I guess actually just any wound you put on a BP3 is a double wound, right? Okay, clear the Kratos pool. Oh, you ignore wound responses with Amaze Mace. At 4 rage. We could push back 1. Turn towards Primordial, then move towards it, pushing X spaces in a straight line. Use this ability in either the first or second ability window. Well, I would not have wanted to use it during the first. I think I actually have to use it now during the second ability window. I'm almost positive. But it's fine. I wish there was a column back there. So we move like this. Finishing up the second ability window. It's a BP1. I'll do 1 and 1. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm almost positive I have to do the pushback because you're supposed to use up the rest of the Kratos lines. Or things that you didn't use. It says you may use this ability in either the first or the second ability window. Don't know. I haven't moved yet though, because so she did her combat action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to set up. 6. I'm hoping he will target her. Is that how we're supposed to do this? Ping pong back and forth? That was completely the wrong character. That was completely the wrong character. 1, 2, 3, 4. In order for that to have gone correctly, it would have to have been 1, 2, 3, 4. Move first, and then the push back like that. This is the Titan with the maze. Okay. I guess we'll do this. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong character, but I think that fixes it. Already used the move, so it's going to be stuck there. Now we'll go here, raise the rage. Rage here is only 2. This is the copies, so this is 2 dice. Gets a +1, this makes it +2. Oh, we got a 10 and a 6. We're facing a BP1 card. I really want to crit, so and I'm going to increase my chances by trying to get another hit here. No. So we only get 2 red, which is a bummer. We need 3, but we have a crit chance. With 2 rage, we get 1 reroll, at least. Hey, look at that. We got 3 because we've got 1 token in the Kratos pool. So crit. Until the end of the battle, when attacked from any of the W spaces, the Labyrinthauros has -1. Oh, the -1 to hit. Okay, so the weak spots are, it's like rear flanks, I guess you might say. So here and here are weak spots. Okay, so that's a wound. We need another BP2 card to shuffle in, and we're gonna get rid of a level 1 AI, take a level 2 AI. So that's 4 wounds. Oh, with carving 1, since we wounded, hey, we get a resource from the BP card. That's an ambrosia. These might all be level 2 cards right now that haven't, so level 2 on top. We got a markdown, we got an ambrosia from our carving. This time I was a little bit smarter and I gave it to someone that actually has +2 to wisdom. This is the only way we're going to get resources out of this fight, is by carving them off. Okay, clear the Kratos pool. We did the escalation. I really wonder about that pushback thing, if I have to do that. Rage is only 2. I'm against a BP2 card. Let's put an opening token in. Now our tank can't really get in front, but 5, 6. Let's go here. Make the Labyrinthauros chase us a little bit. Okay, I think that's it. So we gotta draw an AI card. Tunnel vision, we've had this before. Priority target is right there. So he's not moving. 3+ fate, yes. So it's 2 danger instead of 1 danger for each of these hits. How many dice? 3 dice. That is not the right kind of die. 7, 7, 8. So that's going to be 6 danger. Man, that's rough. That would take us to 8. Let's re-roll some of that. I'm gonna re-roll all of it because I'm already at 6, 3. That would take. I was already at 3 fate, so now I'm at 6 fate. So block 1. So 4 danger instead. So from 2 to 6. Oh wait. Yeah, she doesn't have any armor. So from 2 to 6. 6 is still a major trauma card. Counterattack. We immediately move up to 3 spaces and perform a bonus attack. Sweet. So we're not doing the labyrinth. We're chain breaking that. And on a bonus attack, we ignore the reactions on the BP card. So let's attack. Raise our rage to 5. Just for the heck of it, let's do the push back now. That opens up a weak spot here for this character to get into, actually, during the actual attacking. Okay, so we have our bonus attack here. It's 1 die with the mace, and I want to hit, so I'm going to use up our last arrow barrage charge for 2 more opening tokens. 5 plus 3 is 8, so we hit for 2 black and a red with our mace. Our BP is a BP2 card. Reinforced Skull. So it's a 5 field. No break tokens. Maybe I shouldn't have used my arrow barrage. At 8 danger, we get +1, but we're only at 6. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to get kind of lucky here. One, 2, 3. Oops, and we had 1 potential. At rage of 5. Oh, at rage of 5, we get another die. So hang on. Hold the phone. And we get 2 rerolls. Okay, so we're gonna reroll this one and this one. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we wounded it. On wound, it would do trample, but trample is disabled at level 1. Okay, so we got a level 2 going in here. We're gonna need a level 3 in here. We have to find the first level 2 in this deck, put it aside, and take a level 3 AI card. That was just our bonus attack. Oh, we would have ignored the wound response anyways because it was a bonus attack. Yeah, I forgot. Ooh, there's a level 3 AI on top. We still got, and now I think we're gonna have a pretty decently high BP card in the BP stack. Yeah, we end up with a 3 on top. Okay, clear the Kratos pool. Now I can rebuild the Kratos pool. I'm using the right character this time with the mace. At a rage of 5, we can put 2 tokens in. We're going up against a level 3. One and one. Yep, I think that's good. Okay, I'm gonna start our turn. With 1 and 1 against a level 3. Yeah, I think I'll go with this character first. So we're going to attack first. Rage up. Still priority target, because that's 6 rage now. Oh, we don't want to push back. We'll push back in the second ability window. We get 1 die. And it's only a +1. Three. Might as well re-roll it. That's 7 fate. 6 + 1 is 7. Yes, so we hit. Because our rage is so high, we're going to get these dice. Let's draw the BP3 card. Shard of the Labyrinth. So it's an AT field of 6. Whoa, disable the Labyrinth X keyword. Oh, that would be sweet. We do not have 8 or more danger yet, so we gotta get some decent rolls here. At a rage of 6, though, we get still have 2 rerolls. 2 rerolls here. We'll keep that and reroll these 2. No, we ended up with 4. Right? Just 4. Okay, so on a fail, turn towards the attacker, Labyrinth 1. Labyrinth 1. So we are on the big square. I cannot put it on, but I can put it in front adjacent if I do this. Okay. Clear the Kratos pool. Now let's rebuild the Kratos pool. We get 3 tokens. So -1 to hit from the weak spots, and we're going to move into a weak spot with our Kratos attacker, or a Kopis attacker, I mean, which already has a +1. We're going up against a level 3 BP with 2 dice. Let's go 1 opening token and 2 break tokens. This is an interesting decision point in the game, is deciding what to put into the pool. And we have, I think we need to use our pushback. We have not used our movement yet, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This character's turn is easy. We will go here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if we go here, that's furthest in front, then he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, so that character's turn is easy. 1, 2, 3. Let's move to the weak spot. And attack. Rage, level 3 only here, which is 1 red die reroll. But we got to hit first. I missed, so there's no escalation or anything to do right now. Okay. So we get an extra +1 because we're attacking from the weak spot, and we did that critical thing. So 5, 6 with this, and 7 from our card. Just enough for 2 hits. This is a BP3 card, though, so the chances are not great. Oh, it's a 5. Move to perform a signature against the attacker. Restless Tentacles. AT field of 5. Oh, wow, you could gain a progress if you critted this thing. Well, let's see what happens. We got 2 break tokens. At a rage of 3, we've got 1 reroll. Whoopsie. Oh, I should have kept that. So that's 3. Oh, that's 4, actually. So let's reroll this one. Come on, baby. No. Do I really get nothing else? It's carving. Dang. That BP3 would have counted as 2 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 5. We're halfway there. Dang. I wanted that. Okay, so at a BP, or I mean at a rage of 3, let's do 2 break tokens. No, opening and break. I could have taken a danger if I did sacrifice to put a token in the Kratos pool. Okay, back to the AI's turn. This is a level 3 card. Gross. Priority target in range. Well, that's our club character down here. Darn, I was hoping I was setting it up so this character could attack without needing to move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 Danger. 7+ fate. Draw an obol instead of a regular trauma draw. And we are at 7 fate. Good thing she has the second chance redraw thing. Well, let's just hope he misses, right? Labyrinth won twice? That's not going to be possible. Labyrinth won twice. Okay, these level 3 cards, man. 2 dice. 9+, no extra dice. Nothing to re-roll or block this. 8 and a 4. We're at 7 fate. We're going to have to draw an obol card. We might as well re-roll both of these because we have a 50% chance of dying here if we take a wound. Okay. Oh, you know what? We're probably going to die automatically anyways. Because I'm pretty sure there's something about double obol draws. Because that's going to take us to 12 danger. So I need to look this up, and this is good to know. Obol, 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 42. 42. If you have to draw an obol card, you're in peril. There's a 50% chance you will die. If you're ever forced to perform 2 or more obol draws at the same time, you die. For example, a knockdown is trampled, causing him to draw an obol. However, suffering crash makes him raise danger over 9, also resulting in an obol draw. You'd effectively have to draw an obol from 2 sources at once, therefore he dies instead. Yeah, so without even drawing, I'm pretty sure this character is just dead because we have to draw an obol twice. So one thing I was actually going to look up, does dying cause a chain break? I don't think so. Death. 56. Do not discard condition, however. During attack ends primordial ends its attack, foregoing all lingering attack effects and after attack effects, targeting that Titan. Conversely, if a Titan dies, that attack has an effect that is separate from the target or as other targets. Those effects will still be resolved. So that's the question: is Labyrinth X? I would say Labyrinth still fires off because it doesn't target the Titan. It's like just goes onto the ground, right? And we are on the L-shaped labyrinth tiles. And I cannot place another one in front of and adjacent to it, right? I don't think. What's the next one? The next one is a Z. I guess I could actually right here. I think the... Wait, why did I do that? The Kratos pool is still alive. Because this card has... Where did it go? Has Labyrinth 1 on there twice. So well, storage on this game makes me want to cry. I guess that's technically adjacent and in front of. I'm not sure if that's how that is supposed to work. Wait, I'm supposed to put it under Titans, I guess. So like this. It's adjacent and in front of. I guess we're going to go with that. Okay, that was the Primordial's attack. Now it's our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bummer. Guess we move here and attack finally with Telebacus. He's got 2 dice. 1 die, sorry, with his boat mace. I keep looking at his shield. He's in the weak spot, so that's kind of a +1. There's an opening token. But he still has that despair token. Let's see what the roll is. Yes! Okay, we need to get this. We need to get this. 2 red dice. 1 red die. He's only got 2 rage. I just bumped him up to his 2nd rage. So that's a bummer, because this is a BP2 card. Oh, it's only a 4 field. Oh, come on. 1 negative speed token. Cool. We've never done that before. Have anything that can help this? I don't think so. Okay, we got 1 reroll, and we're sitting at 3 right now. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. Yes, we got it, and that's a crit. He's going to gain a -1 speed token. So just to make sure we're doing it all correctly, since we haven't done this before, there's our -1 speed token. So now we can only move 5. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're escalating to a level 3 now into the BP deck. And we need to take the first level 2 out of here that we come across and insert a level 3. It's too bad we're not going to get the resources from this fight, this dumb ambush. It's just causing us some titans. All right, so we moved and attacked. We need to empty the Kratos pool and rebuild the Kratos pool. At a rage of 2, we only get to put 1 token in. Going up against a BP3 card. Let's just try to hit it so we don't full miss, so we're going to put an opening token in. It's probably the right way to go. Now, no one's going to be in front. So then I'm wondering what the next most common thing is. It going to be closest in sight, furthest in sight? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turns. I don't want him to walk on me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we'll just stay there and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're gonna get one closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. In case he doesn't move and just turns and attacks. Then we'll be closer. Oh, Telebacchus did wound, so he gets rid of his despair token. So that's good. Okay, AI is a level 1, actually, probably the last one. Ram. Furthest Titan in front in range is no one. Furthest Titan in sight in range. Okay, the red lines do not block line of sight for this particular Titan. So he has to zigzag. So let's go 1, 2, crush this, 3, 4. Only 2 fate, so we don't have to worry about the extra die. So we're just looking at 2 dice at 10 pluses, and these last 2 characters are our characters that have armor. So 4 and a 2. Each hit deals only 1 danger. I'm just gonna take it, so we can use our fate to re-roll other stuff. That's 4 danger, so we have to draw a major trauma card, be a bonus attack. Flood of Memories, gain +1 Nemos node for a chosen Nemos, then exhaust that Nemos. Oh. Well, we've got 2. None of them have anything on them. Once per adventure, you can reroll a d10. When you're about to roll a d10 during an adventure, add +3. Or not test during an adventure. During movement, gain +1. And bypass. Let's get one on the Haunted. I'm not too worried about exhausting it because I can't level 1. Oh wait, does it start at level 1? Wait, have I had access to these level 1 Nemos abilities this whole time? I mean, extra movement might not have been that much of a difference. Condition token. Raise your rage. If your rage is equal to, you can gain priority target. They haven't made that much of a difference yet. I thought you had to get to that thing. It must start at level 1 though, because I think you discard it once it gets full. Level 1, 2. Oh yeah. Breakthrough. Okay, so that's that. And then we have to do Labyrinth. We're on the straightaway. One, two, three, four. Yeah, it barely fits. Now she's trapped. Until it moves. It is our turn. I think I'm going to have her attack because she gets the amazing dice and it's a BP3 card coming up. So she gets 1 die. She's at... Nope, never mind. That person is dead. I'm looking at the wrong card again. 2 + 1, or do I want the boat mace to go? Who's going to get more stuff into the Kratos pool? That character would get more rerolls. So yeah, we're still just going to attack from there. We get 2 dice. We have this is a +1. Our card is a +1. So that's 1 hit, and our +2 makes 2 hits. So we get that. We're at a rage level of 4. I should have added a break token. I keep forgetting about that sacrifice ability. Oh well. We have to draw this BP card. Oh my goodness. Well. I think we're going to be drawing an Obel card. Trying to get to 6 here. With no breaks, this is going to be dang near impossible. Well, we got 2 there. And at rage of 4, yeah, we get 2 rerolls. We have to get super lucky. We got to roll like 2 6s here, basically. Nope. Okay, so on a fail, we have to draw an Obel. There's no way we can ignore... All right, so I'm going to let fate really ultimately decide. Odds, evens. Now let's go 1 through 5, 6 through 10. 1 through 5, it's also odds, so either way it would have been this one. Oh, you live. Well, that worked out. Ish. That worked out-ish. Okay, clear the Kratos pool. 4 rage, we can put 2 in. We have to shuffle the BP deck. It's a 3. We got the boat mace coming up. That's a +2 already. So we're going to go with 2 break tokens. And I'm going to do the pushback 1 in the second ability window. And then I can move, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then I get in the way. Oh. See, I don't know if I have to do that pushback. That sucks. No, I can't attack from there either. Or I could have gone 1, 2, 3. I do think I want to move here. Hopefully he will target the farthest and then go like this, and then we're both in a spot we can attack him. Neither of us being in the weak spot, but I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I can't get to there because that thing is like a big square, big red square. Okay. I cannot get to a spot where he can attack. So I guess we just have to take the end of the turn. Bow to the labyrinth. Closest Titan in front in range. Ah, bummer. And then closest Titan in sight. So he's not going to move, but he's going to go like this. Judge. What the heck does that mean? Is that a test? Judge. 41. Mental assaults that force target to perform a special skill test. A judgment is not considered an attack for the purpose of other effects. The target must resolve a test instead of an evasion roll. Therefore, a judgment cannot be mitigated with an armor roll, be rerolled using evasion rerolls, or blocked with the block keyword. All rules referring to skill tests apply. I don't think he actually turns then. It doesn't say move. I don't know. I'm just going to have him turn. I think you're supposed to turn because it's not a zone attack. Well, okay. Courage or will? Well, we've got a +2 on courage. So am I rolling the 2 dice and I have to hit a 9? Is that how this works? I wish they had an example. Mental assaults that the target perform a special skill test. It doesn't say what your target number is, though. So I'm guessing that it's the number at the top, so I have to roll 2 dice. I'm gonna have to go try to look this up because I don't know why you would roll 2 dice on a skill test. Oh, each hit deals 3 danger. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna play it. It's not an attack, so I really don't think I need a white die. So we need 7s, basically. Wow, 3 danger for each hit? Because this character has +2 courage. Okay, looking for 7s. 10 and a 1. Is a skill test so we can re-roll with fate on a skill test? Holy crap, knockback 10 after attack. Oh, it was a 6. Still wouldn't have done it. Okay, so we're going to take 3 danger. We'll do that first. Takes us to 7 danger. Okay, so here's another question. This is a judgment. It's not an attack. So do I draw a trauma card? All judgments can be modified. Mental assaults. A judgment is not considered an attack for the purpose of other effects, and the target must resolve a test instead of an evasion roll. So the rules say it's not considered an attack. I don't think I have to draw a trauma card then. I wish it was a lot clearer. Because then, I mean, after attack, I guess I get his keywords, but I'm not going to draw a trauma card. It says it's not an attack, and you're only supposed to draw when you get danger from an attack, I think. I don't have 7 or more fate, so I don't lose a crew. Then after attack is knockback 10. I am going to get knocked back into the red wall there, which is going to make me suffer a crash and get knocked down. Right, so crash takes me to 8 danger. Titan will be forced to move through a destructible object, stop its movement, move through an indestructible object, suffers crash. +1 danger and suffers knockdown. How many wounds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then Labyrinth 1. On the square, there's nowhere to put the square where it would not already be on top of other Labyrinth tiles. Okay, it's our turn. So that character there basically is just going to stand up, flip over their knockdown card. I cannot get to a spot where this character can attack. There's red lines everywhere. So I want to try to draw the guy out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5. Wait, where was it? I was right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I think that's good. So that's a pretty weak turn, but there's nothing I can do about it. So we draw the next level 3 AI card. Home run. Target the closest Titan. Oh, bummer, it's the one right in front. Move unlimited and attack. Each hit deals 2 danger. 7 or more fate. We do not have 7 or more fate. If danger was dealt, repeat home run against a Titan that has not been attacked this round. Repeat until all Titans have been attacked or no danger was dealt. Okay, so we start with the one right in front that's been knocked down. It's 3 dice. 9 plus. That's 3 hits. So guess what? That's going to be 14 danger. So we're going to go to 6 fate and reroll all of those. Because we do not want to add that other Obel card. But we still have to. Right, the first one's at 14. Add the You Died Horribly card to the Obel deck. You died horribly. Okay, so we've got 3 Obel cards here. And we're going to let fate decide again. 3, 6, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we died horribly. Roll a d10. On a 10, you awaken instead. If you die, end of battle, roll on the Fate Worse Than Death special event table. Oh, you rolled a 9. So end of battle. Add this card to the deck if you're danger. Okay, so Fate Worse Than Death. We have to remember that somehow. How can I remember that? I'll put this knocked down thing on her card. So when I go to clean up, I'll be like, why is that there? And then, oh yeah, I gotta roll for that thing. But then danger was dealt, so we have to repeat. Move unlimited. So now the zigzagging doesn't really matter. Just get there and attack. He only has 2 fate, so we don't have to worry about the 7 plus fate thing on there. That would take him to 10 danger. So we might as well re-roll all of them. Oh, wait, we get 2 re-rolls. So we're going to take 1 fate, use 2 re-rolls from our shield to re-roll all 3. Okay, we got 1 critical block. Crit evade, actually. We get to place 2 opening tokens on the crit evade into the Kratos pool, according to our shield. So 2 hits is a total of 4 danger. We're going to take another fate. I forgot that other character had armor. It wouldn't have mattered because we could have only blocked 2. So that would have been 12. I'm going to roll it. If I get 2 of these things, I'm just going to not do the... I'm still going to have the character die on the Obel draw, but just not add that other card to the Obel deck. Because I forgot that she had armor. So instead of 14 danger, it could have been 12 danger if both of these blocked with her armor. They did not. Okay. Now, his armor roll, we will add a fate. Did I already do it? Yeah. So he gets 2 dice. So he's facing 4 danger right now. We might be able to block 2 of it. We did, actually. So he only gets 2 danger, so that takes him to 6. 6 is a major trauma. Maze Eruption. Place an O Labyrinthile under your Titan and suffer knockdown. Well, I cannot. It will not fit. So the rules say if it doesn't fit, you don't do it. So I'm just going to ignore this card completely. That's the card that made me learn about Labyrinth tiles in the last fight. All right. Now it is our turn. I'm actually going to move to the weak spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Gain a rage, so that takes us to 3 rage. Boat mace is 1 die. It's a 7, 8, 9. The boat mace has a +2, so that's more than enough. 7 was enough to hit anyway. We have a BP3 card. This is the one with 6. Are you kidding me? The boat mace is 2. Our rage is only 3. Man, that's a bummer. At least he can't fit the Labyrinth 1 thing. It's not gonna make a difference. He cannot fit the tile there. Yeah, so there's no reason to even re-roll. So let's take the Kratos pool out. The boat mace has break 1, and we're at rage level 3. So let's do 2 openings. I don't want to miss. I do not want to have a full miss. But that's the end of our turn, and we have to shuffle this AI deck. We don't even get resources, so it's probably a moot point to even try to continue, but we'll see. At least I've remembered to do the oval draws. Oh yeah, we got level 3 on top. The Horn of the Other Side. Priority target in range. Turn. Do not have to move. 7 or more fate? No, only at 4. Man, this don't draw another oval card. Jeez. At least you can't keep putting maze things down because they won't fit. 2 dice. How about a crit evade again? Be nice. No. I don't even think I want to re-roll those. Well, I'm going to have to. Each hit deals 3. Oh, wait. I get 2 automatic rerolls from my shield, so I don't have to spend the fate to do it. Wow, if I don't block one of these, I have to draw an oval card anyways. 2 1s. Wait, so each one is 6. No, each one is 3, so that's a total of 6. That takes us to 12. So the blocking with the armor doesn't even matter because it's still gonna be more than 9. All right, where's the oval deck? So now we have a 33% chance. It's an 8, so the last card is... This person also has to roll on the Fate Worse Than Death special event table. Oh, we have to roll if we see if we get a 10. No. Okay, so the party's wiped out. Let's go to the fail. All Titans died, gain +1 doom. There's another doom. Reset the Triskelions. Subtract 2. Subtract 2 Argo Fate. So we're down to 1 out of 9. We're going to be doing this battle all over again. Not this exact board setup, though, because we also have a timeline battle this on this day. Do not gain resources, but we would still get a core for every Wounded Beep 3 card. Discard all conditions and tokens from Titan sheets. So when do we do the end of battle step? That's not this book. End of battle step. So casualties, also during this step, discard all conditions. Note that some game modes may have end of battle. Make sure you have all these effects before you discard these condition cards. So I guess we just do it now. Remember to resolve any end of battle effects before you proceed to the battle aftermath. Okay, so we should have done it already. So Fate Worse Than Death special event table. Special events 83. The blow didn't kill the Titan, nor did it shatter the Triskelion bond instantly, but the fates, it seems, weave their tragedies with long threads, and much time can pass between the pull is made and felt. You and your crew are starting to feel it now, stronger than ever. You brace for the unexpected, as if that can help. You suffered a fate worse than death event in the last battle. Now's the time to check what gruesome fate awaits you. Maybe it won't be that bad. Roll a d10 and see for yourself. It says the blow didn't kill the Titan. Oh, instantly. It didn't kill it instantly, so it's still going to die. So both of these guys. So I guess we'll start with Telebacus here. We got a 10. Gain 3 danger and 3 fate. Well, now I'm confused because it's just going to get reset. So that doesn't make any sense. I need to ask this probably on the forums. I got to write this down. Gain 3 danger and 3 fate. I mean, it would make sense if that sticks around for the next fight. So that's confusing, based on what I just read on the timing of when we're supposed to do this, is before the whole Triskelion thing. But let's go to the next one. That was Otis 0. Got a 2. Lose 1 hull. At least that makes sense. Lose 1 hull. So we go to 3 hull on our Argo. And we go down to 5 Titans. Okay, I think that's it for this ambush fight. I think that's it. So the first fight against the Labyrinthauros, which I think we're going to fight right away again. instead of moving on with the Hecaton. So, okay, I'm sure I probably missed some stuff because, again, there is a lot going on in this game all the time. I think I just need to keep gearing up. I didn't get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 wounds on the Labyrinthauros out of the 10 we were supposed to do. We'll see how the next fight goes. I'm not going to have a chance to make any gear before that fight, so we'll see. And if I lose all 4 of my Titans, then I'm going to be down to 1. So that's not great. Yeah, that's not going to be great. Because then I have to fight with only 1 Titan. Yeah, so I think we're in a little bit of trouble here, currently in the campaign. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy everything I'm putting up on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.